The city of Rantel is under threat. Whispers spread of undead sightings near the outskirts. Villagers disappear. Patrols never return. Fear grows. And yet, the Adventurers Guild struggles to respond. To them, these are mere rumors, ghost stories. But Momin, the black-armored adventurer, sees opportunity. With Nabe at his side, Ainz accepts a quest to investigate the undead near the ruined village of Karna. His real reason? To learn how this world's undead are formed and how they differ from those created in Yggdrasil. When they arrive, the situation is worse than expected. The land is tainted. Rotting corpses wander the fields, low-tier skeletons, zombies, and something stronger lurking in the fog. But they are no match for Ainz. With one sweep of his hand, he summons a dark spell, instant death. Dozens fall in silence. No chant, no mercy. So weak. Is this truly all the undead of this world can offer? He mutters. But deeper in the ruins, Ainz finds a clue, a hidden altar soaked in negative energy. It's not natural. Someone is creating these undead, and not just with magic but rituals. This confirms it. There are necromancers or cursed beings in this world, and they're building something. Ainz takes note but doesn't interfere. Yet back in Rantel, word spreads quickly of Momin's success. The guild is impressed and suspicious. How could a new adventurer wipe out an entire undead horde alone? The answer: he's not one of them. But no one dares ask, because even the dumbest mercenary can sense one thing when Momin walks into the room. He is not a man to cross. Meanwhile, Nabe, disguised as Nabe the spellcaster, struggles to hide her contempt. She sees humans as insects, and anytime someone dares speak rudely to Momin, she nearly explodes. Ainz reminds her, control, discipline, image. They're not just adventurers. They are gods pretending to be men, and gods do not stoop to the whims of mortals. The curtain has risen, and the world is about to meet its greatest actor. Overlord, Episode 3. Hello there. Welcome to another Overlord review. I'm here, and today we get more of what brought us here. Pretty boys, boob physics, epic fights, and gorgeous animation. In fact, if I wanted to pick one episode of Overlord to show someone who had never seen it before, this would probably be it. Action, comedy, plot, fanservice, all wrapped up in 24 minutes. What more could you want? Well, perhaps a little less fanservice. But hey, everyone's got their own tastes. Anyway, let's dive right in. As usual, our first highlight is the gorgeous animation. The action scenes are fast-paced and easy to follow, which is not always the case with anime fight scenes. The pacing is excellent and the soundtrack only enhances the experience. Once again, the voice acting does not disappoint, particularly the voice of Ainz. Now, if you haven't heard him yet, I highly recommend checking out the Japanese version. While I don't want to criticize the English dub because frankly it's very good, the original Japanese voice for Ainz oozes charisma and power. You can really hear the smirk in his voice. And speaking of smirks, ain't no stranger to those, and he gets plenty of opportunities to flash those pearly whites this episode. We finally get some insight into his character and motivation, or rather the lack thereof. I think what I like most about Ainz so far is his complete lack of regard for human life. Don't get me wrong, I don't condone it, but it makes for a refreshing change of pace from the typical overpowered protagonist who saves the day and wins the adoration of every girl around him. Ainz, on the other hand, couldn't care less about saving anyone. He simply does what he wants when he wants, and to hell with the consequences. This is made even more hilarious by the fact that he is surrounded by people who actually enjoy his company and would be devastated if anything happened to him. For example, there's Sebas, the butler who would literally die for Ainz without hesitation. The contrast between Ainz's dismissive attitude towards his own followers and their unwavering devotion to him is both amusing and intriguing. Speaking of intriguing, we have to talk about Nabe. This episode gives us a much-needed glimpse into her character as well. We learn that she is not just a mindless killing machine, but has her own thoughts, feelings, and opinions. It's also revealed that she has a deep-seated contempt for humans, which makes sense given her past as an enslaved lizardman. However, she chooses to set aside her prejudice and help Momin on his quest because he is her master and she respects him. I found her inner monologue to be both funny and thought-provoking. It's a nice touch to see how she reacts to the world around her, especially her confusion regarding human customs and traditions. One particular scene that stood out for me was when she was disguised as a human and tried to order food at the tavern. The way she said cockroach meat instead of roast beef was both hilarious and cringe-inducing. It's moments like these that make me appreciate the depth and complexity of these characters. But enough about the characters. Let's talk about the plot. This episode moves the story forward nicely by providing us with more information about the world and its lore. We learn that the undead plague is not a new phenomenon, but has been happening for quite some time. We also discover that there are different types of undead, such as skeletons and zombies, and that they are summoned through rituals and magic. Perhaps the most important revelation is that someone or something is creating these undead with the intention of building an army. This raises several questions. Who is behind this nefarious plot? What are their motives? And how will the heroes react to this threat? I, for one, am eager to find out. Overall, this was a fantastic episode that delivered on all fronts: action, comedy, plot, and fan service. I am thoroughly enjoying this anime so far and can't wait to see what happens next. If you agree, please show your support. And remember to check out the guild for all the latest news and updates. Until then, I bid you farewell, and may your days be merry and bright.